if you will, allow this cup to pass from me. Nevertheless, not my will, but yours be done.
I don't understand your ways. Oh, but I will give you my song, give you all of my praise. You hold on to all my pain. With it you are pulling me closer, pulling me into your ways. Now around every corner and up every mountain, I'm not looking for crowns or the water from fountains. I'm desperate and seeking, frantic believing that the sight of your face is all that I need. I will say to you, it's gonna be worth it. Gonna be worth it. It's gonna be worth it all. I believe it. It's gonna be worth it. It's gonna be worth it. It's gonna be worth it all. I don't understand your ways.
You resist the Holy Spirit just as your father did.
But I will give you my song. I'll give you all of my praise. You hold on to all my pain.
I see Jesus.
And with it you are pulling me closer, pulling me into your ways. Now around every corner and up every mountain, I'm not looking for crowns or the water from fountains. I'm desperate and seeking, and I'm frantic believing that the sight of your face is all that I need. I will say to you that it's gonna be worth it. It's gonna be worth it. It's gonna be worth it all. I believe it. It's gonna be worth it. It's gonna be worth it. It's gonna be worth it all. Yeah. It's gonna be worth it. It's gonna be worth it. It's gonna be worth it all. I'll believe all my days. It's gonna be worth it all. It's gonna be worth it all. It's gonna
These heroes we read about, that we put out of sight and out of mind as something distant and heroic and greater than us. These passages of scriptures are trying to tell us, don't you understand that history is pointing to you? And these heroes were not serving themselves, but you. What did they do on earth by the power of God, by the supernatural? How did they manifest heaven? How did they manifest the personality of God? How did they show the world what it looks like to have a man or a people filled and clothed with God? They conquered kingdoms, performed acts of righteousness, obtained promises, shut the mouths of lions, quenched the power of fire, and escaped the edge of the sword. By weaknesses became strong. They became mighty in war, put foreign armies to flight. Women received their dead back by resurrection. Others were tortured, not accepting their release so they might obtain a better resurrection. And others experienced mockings. They were chained. They were in prison. They were stoned. They were torn in two. They were tempted. They were put to death by the sword. They went around in sheep and in goat skin, destitute, afflicted, and ill-treated. People of whom the world was not worthy. Wandering in mountains, deserts, and caves, hiding in the ground. What is it about these people that they can say the world was not worthy of these people and their death? Their work is not worthy of people who do not exist anymore. What is it he is trying to say about them? All these, having gained approval through their faith, did not receive what was promised because God had provided something better for us. So apart from us, they would not be made perfect. They were too good for the world, but they were not even the end of what God was trying to do through them. They were too good for the world, but they were not the best. In fact, they were waiting for some generation at some time to finish what they started. So here's the picture. Jesus Christ standing as the pioneer of us all. No matter where you place him in time, he is the pioneer of what is to be a man of God on the earth. He came, he lived as this great man of faith, the perfect manifestation of what it meant to be a person of God without flaw. He came, lived that way. Then he surpasses everybody. He left. And now, just as the prophets that were all behind him, he left apostles for generation after generations, and they were building to one final generation that would be the mystery of the gospel. And they were all standing there. They were all standing there looking at you. They have all been playing for 3.5 quarters, and they were putting in the last. They are saying, if you don't do it, what we did was in vain. So Jesus is standing there at the beginning of a company, and behind there is a band of people that stretches all throughout history. He stands at the beginning of it all like a pyramid on the ground. And the rest of them just span all the way out. They're just standing there, all facing the same direction. They're facing one generation. They're facing one generation. What is the mystery of the gospel? What is it they're looking at? What is it that would finally show the world after all these years from the beginning when Adam fell and faith began? From the very beginning, what is the mystery of the gospel that will finally be revealed? What is this generation that all these prophets and apostles and Jesus himself have been looking at to find out what is going to be. Friend, it is you. You are that generation. You are the mystery of the gospel. The expression of the people of God, always intended but never manifested. And now is the time. Friend, you are the mystery of the gospel.